1. Introduction to the stages. Documentation are necessary to evidence the existence of a contract. In life insurance, several documents are invoked. The documents stand as a proof of the contract between the insurer and the insured. The major documents invoked in life insurance are premium receipt, insurance policy, endorsement, and etc. Life insurance is a legally enforceable contract between two parties, both whom are legally qualified to contract. It is therefore necessary that the terms and conditions of the agreement must be suitably documented in a manner that would make it clear that both parties to the contract are addendum of the same mind. Addendum means that the both parties understand the same things in the same sense, or are of the same mind on the same subject. There must be consensus or addendum between the parties to the contract. Secondly, explanation on the process of proposal form and policy. Proposal form is the most important and basic document required for life insurance contract between the insured and insurance company. It includes the insured fundamental information like address, age, name, education, occupation, and etc. It also includes the person's medical history. A life insurance company offers a policy on the basis of a proposal form. The form is the most basic requirement for the functioning of the life insurance contract between you and the life insurance company. It needs to be completed by the proposer, who may seek the assistance of a life insurance advisor to fill it out. And next, the process of proposal form. A proposal form has three portions. Firstly, the first gives detail about the proposer, his name, address, occupation, the details about the type of insurance that he wants to take, and the name of the nominee to whom the money is payable in case the policyholder does not survive to take the maturity amount. Secondly, the second portion relates to the details of the insurance policy that the proposer already possesses, the present health conditions and the personal history of his health, any sickness or accidents he might have had. And third one, which is the last portion of the proposal form, relates to the declaration. Through this declaration, the proposer affirms the veracity of the statements made in the proposal form in replying to the questions. Second, affirms that he or she has not suppressed, mispresented, or concealed any fact which may be material to the risk. And third one is further agrees to take the insurance on the terms and conditions decided by the insurer. Okay, next one, explanation on the process of proposal form and policy. The policy form is a document which provides evidence of the contract of insurance. This document has to be stamped, where the insurance is governed by a tariff or a market agreement. The policy wording is prescribed therein itself, and it is obligatory for insurers to use these wordings. Policy forms vary between different classes of insurance but have certain features in common section, such as heading, recital clause, operative clause, exceptions, conditions, attestation clause, and schedule. Policy form is detailed document, and it is evidence of the insurance contract which mention all the terms and conditions of the insurance. The insurer buys not the policy contract but the right to the sum of the money and its future delivery. The insurer on its part promises to pay a sum of money, provided of course the insurer keeps its parts of promise of paying the installments of premiums as scheduled. And third one, explanation on the certificate of the insurance and covenant. Firstly, I will talk about certificate of insurance, COI. COI is issued by an insurance company or broker. The COI verifies the existence of an insurance policy and summarizes the key aspects and conditions of the policy. For example, a standard COI lists the policyholder's name, policy effective date, the type of coverage, policy limits, and other important details of the policy. How about validating a certificate insurance? Typically, a client will request a certificate directly from the insurance company rather than the business owner or contractor. The client would confirm that the name of the insured on the certificate is an exact match of the company or contractor they are considering. Also, the client should check the policy coverage dates to ensure that the effective date of the policy is current. The client should secure a new certificate if the policy is set to expire before the contracted work is complete. Next, a cover note is a temporary document issued by an insurance company that provides proof of insurance coverage until a final insurance policy can be issued. A cover note is different from a certificate of insurance or an insurance policy document. A cover note features the name of the insured, the insurer, the coverage, and what is being covered by the insurance. For example, of a cover note, in the case of purchasing a vehicle with a loan, cover notes can play an important role in binding the transaction. That because the lending institution typically won't allow the individual purchasing a vehicle to drive it off the lot without insurance. Often, a buyer will call their insurance company and buy the policy over the phone, and the insurance company will immediately email or fax a cover note to the buyer, which will allow them to drive the car off the lot. However, this will only be necessary if the insurance company can immediately deliver a certificate of insurance. Some insurance companies do not issue cover notes and instead issue a certificate of insurance immediately when the policy is purchased and accepted. For the conclusion, every documentation plays an important role as an evidence for the customer to know which protection is the most suitable with the risk they endure, and also this documentation gives the information about the whole policy and term that both insured and insurers need to follow in order to make the